everybody. This is Allison from Thriving While Disabled, and today I want to talk to you guys a bit about the idea of resilience and how very important it is this time. So, first things first, I'm sitting out in the marsh, and as I tend to do on my walks, the waterway, which has been much louder and more active in the past, is now quieter and calmer. The trees and plants are really starting to turn green now, and despite the clouds overhead, it's starting to feel a little more like spring might be approaching. It shouldn't feel like it is spring, but I'll take it as So resilience is the ability to bounce back or stay the same or regrow after some form of stress or crisis. And it's often during the crisis that the resilience is most important. But it's a concept that's used in a lot of different ways. It's used to describe plants and plant species and their interaction. It's used to describe human behavior. It's used to describe sometimes inanimate objects even. There are some things that are more resilient than others. The idea of something that's solid and if it takes a licking, it keeps on ticking, that kind of thing is all part of that idea of resilience. And resilience is one of the most important factors that you can fully control within your mindset and your behaviors. There's a lot of behaviors you can do right now to help protect yourself from Covid-19, and those have been stated over and over again in every reliable news source. Rest, drink plenty of fluids, avoid social contact, wear mask and gloves when you go out, those kinds of things to physically limit how easy it is for the virus to get into your home or your air, your breathing space. But there's another another part of all of this which becomes more and more important as time goes by. All right, we can do those physical things for the most part. We can do the most we can to minimize how much risk we have of contracting COVID within our house. But the other part of it that becomes more and more important the longer we have to wait is our mental and emotional health. And that's what we're doing in between those necessary trips to the grocery store and other trips out of our homes. What are we doing while we're waiting for this to pass? How are we spending our time, and what are we thinking about? First thing I want to say is it is completely normal and healthy to feel pretty much whatever you're feeling about this. To feel angry, to feel betrayed, to feel exhausted, to feel kind of overwhelmed. I actually just had my own bit of an emotional crash this past weekend plus. I got a little bit done on Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I didn't do any work. I didn't do much of anything around the house. I didn't exercise. I basically slept a lot, played some games on my computer, watched some TV and some YouTube with my partner. That was about it. I ate when not eating was harder than getting up and getting the food, and I kept taking long naps. That was my weekend. And that was my body saying, stop, you're exhausted, you need to rest. And I listened to that. I think it's really important that all of you do too. If you need to rest, rest. If you need to sleep, sleep. If you need to find a way to distract yourself positively, okay, binge watching some shows, that's pretty normal. But maybe you want to find a more useful outlet. You might want to do something more like color, or read a good book, or or in some way get yourself really enmeshed in another reality for a while, or in your own creativity. Get yourself away mentally and emotionally from the fears that are going on. And again, do this after you've got yourself in a reasonably safe spot. But I think it's really important for our mental and emotional health to be protecting ourselves, to be finding relief, to be finding release, to find ways to not be constantly stuck in this existential fear. That again, the fear is an appropriate response, the worry is an appropriate response, but stuck in a constant state of that is really unhealthy and is going to actually weaken your immune system, which is the opposite of what you'd like to have happen right now. So how can you build your resilience right now and be better able to spring back when things finally do calm down? Well, if you have the energy and need to find a way to get it out in a constructive way, make something. Whether that's physical, going out in your yard. I've noticed that the person in one of the houses on the trail is currently building a storage shed for his house. I saw him working on some other projects, working on his lawn and stuff. Make the space you live in prettier. Make the space you live in more functional. If you have that kind of energy, do some cleaning or reorganizing or other productive things that way. If you've always wanted to start a business or have been thinking about it, and right now you're, lost your job or unable to work, well, maybe now it's time to do that. And if you don't have that kind of energy, that's fine too. I barely have energy to keep my business going. I can't really imagine trying to start something at this moment. But I know some people have like this excessive energy at the moment and they need to do something productive with it. This is what I'm talking about. If you're in the exhausted or overwhelmed kind of state, don't feel bad if you're not doing things. Do what you need to do. Hunker down, listen to your body, take care of yourself. You deserve it. Let me say that again. You deserve it. You deserve to recuperate. You deserve to rest. You deserve a break. And right now, it's a very stressful time. And it's really important to take care of yourself. The more hectic things feel, the more important it is that you get the rest when you need it. I know it's been tough, but it is really important to develop that resilience. Part of that is having a resilient immune system. Make sure you're eating healthy. If you want, take some things that are known to help, improve your immune system or reduce or strengthen your body. Personally, the times I do go out, sometimes I'm taking vitamin C, zinc, things like that are known to be part of your body's immune response. There's nothing wrong with pumping up your immune system a little bit and making sure it's in its prime operating mode. And that's part of why that rest part is so important. And the giving yourself mental and emotional breaks. The news shouldn't be on all the time. That's not going to help anybody. Pick some time, watch the news, and then put it aside until you need to check it again. You deserve to have a life during all of this. So, make sure you have one. You still can, most areas, it's still fine to go out for a walk. Think about where you could safely walk and get some exercise and some fresh air. A lot of people I know have set up gym online programs and things like that for themselves. Just look online and find some exercise routines. Do something so that your body's still working, so you're still exercising. That'll help keep your immune system a little stronger, give you an edge. Keep yourself on some kind of eating pattern, sleeping pattern. Routines are good, and our routines have been broken by everything that's happened. So set yourself up a new routine. We don't know how much longer all of this is going to be going on for, and so it's really important to make this our new normal, at least for now. The biggest thing about it is your mindset and how you look at the world. Try to find those positive things in your life. Gratitude exercises, meditation, things like that can help you to focus on. The meditation's about focusing on your body, what you feel in this moment, rather than thinking ahead or thinking about the past, because you can't change the past, you can't change the future, you can only change the now. So if you focus on the now, that's what you can affect, that's what you can impact, and that's what you can change. By the same token, if you do gratitude exercises or other positivity exercises, and I put the link before, but I can do it again, the Institute for the Greater Good, I think it's called, but the Happiness Institute, that's it. Out in Berkeley has a lot to say about all of this, the positivity. They've got the science to prove how it works, and they've got exercises that you can do. They helped inspire me for some of my wellness routines. But basically, listen to your body. Do what you need to do to take care of you. Rest when you need to. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do to keep yourself going, keep your mental health up, keep your emotional health up. And remember, everybody's a little fragile right now. Everybody's a little sensitive right now. Everybody is a bit stressed right now. Give yourself grace and give the people around you grace, because nobody is at their best right now. Let's be resilient and get through this as safely as we can. All right. Take care, everyone, and keep thriving. Bye.